New tonight, parking tickets in Columbia could soon be costing 3 times as much as they do now. That's if Columbia City leaders approve new changes to the parking system. Chris English took to the streets and joins us now with more.
JR, the city is set to present their latest round of revisions to the parking ordinance next week. And while many of us will pay less for parking around the capital city, there is a catch. On any given day, a majority of the parking garages and metered spots around Columbia are taken. Now the city is looking to update those facilities.
The whole goal is to reinvest in our parking facilities. We have some facilities that are fairly old, specifically about 45 years old, and we have to make sure that we maintain the customer experience.
Henry Simons, Assistant City Manager of Operations for Columbia, says that after surveying the public and working with a consultant, his team has some surprising recommendations for the City Council. Those proposed changes include reducing the price of on-street parking from $2 an hour to $1.50, making the first hour free for those parked in a city-owned parking deck, and street-side enforcement from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Saturday. And for those heading to Main Street on Saturdays to enjoy the Soda City Market, the city would suspend enforcement on Main Street from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. But some rates are going up. Commercial vehicles applying for a loading zone permit will see the cost of those permits rise from $5 to $100. The cost of having your vehicle immobilized or booted is also going up. Under the proposed changes, it would cost drivers $75 to have their parking boot removed. And finally, fines for parking violations will see a big increase. Getting caught with an expired meter will now cost drivers at least $25. That's over 3 times the previous amount. Simon says, though, that these changes will allow the city to modernize.
From an innovation standpoint, from a technology standpoint, whether it be camera surveillance, whether it be structural infrastructure, those things are needed, and as our parking facilities get older, we got to do what we can to ensure that we're reinvesting into those facilities.
And the city is still seeking input on these proposed changes. A public hearing is scheduled for the next City Council meeting. That's coming up Tuesday afternoon at 4 o'clock at Columbia City Hall. In Columbia, I'm Chris English, News 19 WLTX.
All right, Chris, thank you. And the city says that if the proposed ordinance changes are approved, they will go into effect early next year.